Okay, so good morning to our Are You Okay Day workout. It's going to be mindful, so we're going to reconnect with our bodies. Mint hasn't been operating for a little while, for about 4 or 5 weeks. And lots of us, let's be honest, aren't moving as much as we should be. So this is just reconnecting with our bodies. I'm starting with shoes off, and I do have my Robin Williams socks because they always make me happy. So I've got my shoes right next to me, ready to go for our second part of the workout. So we'll start with bringing our hands together. Oh, don't forget to have some nice fresh water next to you. A mat is handy because we are coming to the floor, and some music. So for the start, you don't need heavy music, but if any sort of music you want is perfectly fine. Or no music, you just listen to my voice. All right, bring our hands together. Gonna warm up our bodies. Although it's a gorgeous spring day out there. All right, it's warming through the joints, and do some arm circles. So forwards, nice circles, make sure we're not in any pain. They don't have to be big, they can be small, and then work your way up to big ones. Okay, and we're going to go the other way, so backwards. Again, the same thing. You feel your shoulder blades kissing together. So start with small ones if you need to. Feel, be mindful of your body. Feel if you feel any niggles, and then note them mentally. All right, we're going to have some hugs, big hugs. We all need a hug. Nice, opening up our chest. All right, let's twist through the middle. So you want to keep those hips straight, pointing towards your screen. All right, then we're going to go to our toes. So we're going all the way to our toe now. So warming up a little bit further. All right, let's bring up our hips. So open up our hips. Now again, only open them up as much as you can without any pain. You can start with small and then get a little bit bigger. Nice. All right, make sure you're breathing, focusing on your breath. Oh, Bali's in a playful mood. I mustn't have fed her, I thought she wanted good breakfast. All right, we're going to come down, bring our balance. We're going to do our feet circles rather. All right, let's swap sides. All right, crack, crack, crack. All right, we're going to come back to the other side. We're going to do our leg circles. So thinking about that pelvic floor, bringing everything up. And the other way. So try and find that balance. Try not to lock out that knee. Think about your breath, right, swap sides. Nice circles. They don't have to be big. Just make them mindful. And the other way. Perfect. Yep, find that balance. It's hard, isn't it? Push those toes out. Think about the triangle. All right, coming down. What we're going to do, we're going to come down to the floor, so coming on our knees. If you need to fold your mat over, go for it. We're just going to stretch through. So you don't want to come forward or backwards. Just stretching through. Good job. Nice and long. Make each move a little bit longer. Through those hands. You can breathe out. Breathe your hand away. Nice work. So this is our mindfulness. And then we're going to come through the front. So over to the sides. You want to feel it all the way to your knee kind of thing. You want to feel it in your glutes. So in front, crossing the line, the medial line, is that what it is? That's it. However you want to place your hands, warming that back, warming those hips. Okay, we're going to come down to the floor on our hands and on our knees. So again, if you want the fold underneath your knees, you want your hands underneath your shoulders. Your knees are hip distance apart. Okay, we're going to push ourselves into our shoulder blades, and then we're going to come out of it. It's kind of like a scap push up, so shoulder blade push up. They're pushing through and coming towards the mat. Keeping that weight over your hands, keeping that belly button towards your spine. Breathing out, breathing in. Right, work those muscles in your shoulder blades. You want to strengthen that back, those little muscles. All right, we'll do 2 more. Make sure you're concentrating on your breath, keeping your belly button towards your spine. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our right foot just into the midsection of our midline of our bodies, lifting our left knee up, and we're going to bring it in towards our chest. Try not to roll your hips, and you're going to actually open up your hips. Okay, so it's kind of like doing a circle. Don't let it tap down on the floor. Circle with your knee. So try not to roll those hips. You want to be looking at the mat once you know what you're doing. So a big circle. Try not to rock those hips. Breathing out. Inhaling in. Breathing out. And I'm going to add an extra bit here. So I'm going to add, I'm going to tap over our other foot. So extend your foot. Try not to roll your hips. Bring it back into the midsection. Big circle. And then tap to the other side. So you'll feel your body's getting warm now. So bringing it in towards your chest and then circle it out. Focusing on your breath. Let's do 3 more. 1. Try not to move those hips. Try to have your weight evenly distributed over your hands. All right, 2, 1 more. 3. Okay, we're going to have our knees hip distance apart again. Bringing your left leg in, your left knee in a little bit to the midsection of your body. Lifting your right leg up towards your chest, and around. Okay, so in and around, opening up that hip. Okay, so the other, one side will feel a little bit more confusing than the other, more than likely, and that's perfectly fine. All right, nice and wide. Try not to roll those hips, keeping that weight evenly distributed over your hands. All right, 1 more. Now we're going to add the tap. So in through the middle, exhale, tap over. In through the middle, over, and tap down. Inhale. Exhale. All right, focusing on your breath, bringing that belly button towards your spine. All right, you're doing good. We'll do 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to come down, so come just facing me. If you can bring your cameras facing, like down a little bit so that I can see you. We're going to come down onto our backs. Okay, our knees are going to be bent. Perfect. Feet are going to be hip bone distance apart. Shoulder blades are going to be down and back. Our spine is going to be neutral, so that's our natural arch. And our hands, we're actually going to just place them just inside of our hips. Okay, so once everyone's down, okay, everybody to give me a breath. So a big inhale and a big exhale. I want you to be mindful with me here. What we're going to do is we're going to draw an imaginary line from one hip bone to the other hip bone. So a horizontal line from one hip bone to the other hip bone. Then we're going to draw a vertical line from our pelvic floor, so from our pelvis to our horizontal line. Okay, so that's a capital T. Now what I'm going to get you to do is, on your inhale, I want you to imagine drawing those hips together, closer together, and that pubic bone towards that horizontal line. Okay, so inhale, draw it in, that's your T-zone. All right, okay, now exhale and release. I'll get you to do it again. Inhale, T-zone. So bring those hips together. That's it, bring that pelvis up and relax. Now what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to do a full breath. So an inhale and an exhale, I want you to hold it. So hands just inside your hips. I want you to inhale and hold. So draw those lines all together to meet in the center point. And exhale, holding it. Okay, now release. Now I'm going to get you to hold 2 full breaths, okay? So inhale, bring those lines together. Hold it through the exhale. Hold it again through the inhale. Draw them even closer. Bring those hips in, bring that pelvic floor up. As if you're stopping yourself going to the toilet, okay? And hold it through your exhale. And now you can release. Okay, now we're going to stay in this position. We're going to bring our chin slightly down towards our chest. We've got a long neck at the back. We're going to bring our hands by our side. We're going to start with abdominals, okay? So hands gently placed by our side, palms facing down. You want your knees and your feet hip distance apart, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to start by sliding our heel just slowly off the mat without losing our natural shape in our backs, in our spine, and then in. Okay, we're going to alternate sides. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale T-zone. So imagine drawing those lines in, and as we exhale, we're mindfully bringing our foot away from our bodies. Now you only want to go as far as you can without your hips rocking and without losing the spine. So for some of us, it's not going to be very far, and there's nothing at all wrong with that. The point of the exercise is to keep that T-zone tight. Okay, try and relax those shoulder blades. We'll just do one more on each side. All right, just slowly warming them up. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue. Same position. We're going to lift one foot into tabletop, so 90 degrees at the hip. Yep, and then down. So what we're going to do is again, inhale, T-zone, exhale, bring up the foot, and then back down. That's it. We're actually inhaling it up, exhaling it back down. So keeping your shoulder blades back and down, keeping a neutral spine. As soon as you put your foot down and it's relaxed and it's got half your weight, then we're going to swap sides. So try and relax your neck only to 90 degrees at your hip, and you want your shin parallel to your knee in the floor. Okay, perfect. Don't let your hips rock. Perfect. All right, inhale. And what we're going to do now is we're actually going to add a little bit to this, okay? So try and relax those hands. We're going to do what's called a lift and extend. Again, we're working your abdominal muscles. So we're going to lift our leg up to hip distance. To tabletop, sorry. Then we're going to extend it out. And then bring it back in on the inhale, and exhale, bring it back down. So inhale, exhale, keeping that T-zone tight. Inhale, bring it back in, and exhale. So keeping your knees and your feet hip distance apart each time. To make it a little bit harder, you can bring your foot closer to the ground. So we're connecting our mind with our body. Keeping those shoulder blades back and down, keeping that T-zone nice and tight. Inhale, bringing the leg up to tabletop. Exhale, extending the leg. Inhale, bringing it back. Now you don't want your hips to rock. You don't want them to come off the mat. All right, you're doing great. Keep going. Good job. Keep being mindful. Keep those legs at 90 degrees. Perfect. Don't bring them any closer. Make sure you're going into tabletop before. Before you bring it back down to the ground. All right, let's do one more on each side. Warming up those abs. All right, and last one. So now what we're going to do is a little bit different. Shoulder blades are going to be back and down. We're actually going to imprint our spine. So that's using our abdominals to press our spine into the mat. We're going to bring our feet up one at a time into tabletop. And then we're going to squeeze our knees together. We're going to slightly tuck in our chin. We're going to bring our hands behind our head. We're going to move over, sorry. Hands behind our head. We're going to inhale, T-zone. I'm going to exhale. We're going to curl up the upper body. And we're going to look at our knees. This is called ab curl 1. We've all done these before. So exhale coming up and inhale on the way down. Okay, again, we're working those abdominals. So inhale and then exhale as you come up, sorry, and then inhale as you come back down. Keep squeezing those knees together. Keep it a 90 degree at your hips and at your knees. So your shins should be parallel. So if you can bring, some of you need to bring your feet a little bit closer to the ground. So a little bit more into, yep, that's it. Try not to bring, yep, perfect. Keep that spine imprinted, breathing out as you're coming up, keeping those elbows nice and wide, keeping that T-zone nice and tight. You're doing really well. Let's do 5 more. So exhale as you come up. Keep those elbows, like I said, nice and wide. Keep those shoulder blades down and back. All right, curling up. Try not to use your neck as you come up. You want to use the rib to hip connection. So those muscles between your ribs and your hips. That's what you want to get yourself up. Okay. Hello there, boy. Hello. All right, so let's do one more. Okay, so next we're going to come back, same. We're going to have our spine back and down. Our spine is going to be imprinted again. We're bringing our feet up to tabletop. Hands behind our head. We're going to inhale T-zone. We're going to exhale. We're going to come up. All right, we're going to inhale again, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to extend our foot. So this is bicycle legs. Try and keep your elbows nice and wide. we're bringing them back in, and when they come back in to meet, we're going to extend the other one. So you want to point through your toes. So exhale, inhale. Exhale as you point your toe out. Try and keep those knees. Inhale as you come back up. Try and keep those knees pointing up towards the ceiling. You're going to point through those toes, okay? You're going to blow out. So exhale as you're blowing away your foot. Inhale, you're bringing it back in. Keep that T-zone nice and tight. Curling up. If you find it's a bit much for your neck, just come back down to the ground. All right, you're doing really well. All right, keep those knees to 90 degrees. Yep, perfect. Keep breathing through. Just relax your neck. That's it, Bianca, you're doing great. Just relax your neck. All right, good work, Beck. All right, nice one, Lee. All right, keep those T-zone tight. Keep that chin tucked in slightly, even if you are resting back on the floor. Keep going. All right, breathing out as you're, that's it. We'll do 2 more on each side. Keep those knees and hips at 90 degrees. T-zone tight, breathing out as you're extending. Inhale as you're coming back. Perfect. All right, 1 more on each side. Keep them at 90 and relax. All right, let's have a little breather. Okay, so our last one is going to be crisscross. So this is a pretty hard one. We are going to start with our shoulder blades back and down. Again, our spine is going to be imprinted. We're going to bring our feet into tabletop. Okay, we're ready for this. You want your knees and your feet hip distance apart. Chin slightly tucked in, hands behind our head. And what we're going to do is inhale, T-zone. Okay, and as we exhale, we're going to curl off the floor, but at the same time, we're going to rotate towards our opposite knee and extend the other leg. Okay, so inhale, we'll come back to the center, and exhale, extend. So you're alternating legs each time, that's it. Coming to the center and not coming back down. Okay, so you want to exhale as you twist. Try not to twist your spine, I should say curl, towards your opposite leg. You can do this, okay? This is all about our core. We don't work our core enough. Make sure your legs and your hips are at 90 degrees. Keep that spine imprinted. Keep that chin slightly tucked. Keep those elbows nice and wide. You want to exhale as you come towards your bent knee and inhale as you come back. Head to body connection, keeping that rib to hip connection. So bringing one rib towards the opposite hip, okay? So extend through those toes. If you need to, you can rest your head. All right, let's do 2 more on each side. Perfect. Perfect. If you need to reconnect, you can come back to the ground and then come back up. Keep that T-zone tight. Keep those shoulder blades back and down. Keep that spine imprinted. Use those abdominals to press your spine into the mat. All right, when you're done, you can relax your neck and bring your feet back down. Perfect. Okay, so grab a drink if you want to drink. Otherwise, we've got 2 more of these moves before we come up. So we're going to come back down to our hands and our knees. So our hands, when you're ready, I'm happy to wait. So our weight again is going to be over our hands, but then our hands are actually going to be a little bit wider than our shoulders, okay? And our weight is going to be on our knees. So our knees will be hip distance apart. So we're going to do some Pilates push-ups with a little bit of chest. Okay? So when we're all in this position, you want your neutral spine, you want your shoulder blades, you want them back and you want them down. You want your chin slightly tucked in. Okay, all right, everyone's ready. What we're going to do is we're going to have our T-zone tight. We're going to inhale as we come down to a count of 3 for this push-up. 1, 2, 3, and exhale, bringing yourself up. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale as you come up. Keep that T-zone tight. Keep your spine in neutral. 1, 2, 3, and then press yourself up on the exhale. T-zone nice and tight. Keep that chin slightly tucked in. Perfect. So to make it harder, come a little bit closer to the ground. If you're still finding this easy, bring your knees back a little bit. If you find it a little bit hard, all you need to do is just not come as low to the ground. 1, 2, 3, exhale and push yourself up. All right, because this is our workout, let's do 5 more. And then we've got 1 more move before we come back up. All right. 2, 3. That's it, you're doing great. 4, keep that chin slightly tucked in, keep that T-zone nice and tight. So basically your belly button towards your spine. You want to keep your neutral spine. We've got 1 more to go, and then 1 more move. All right, so if you want to come back when you're done into prayer curl, stretch, you can just come back, stretch out your body, and then we're going to come back to the same position, except we're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders. Okay, so feet and leg, knees are hip distance apart for this one. This one's called a tricep circle. Now, if you want to watch me first, I'll explain it. Shoulder blades are down and they're back. Our spine is neutral and our chin is slightly tucked in. What we're going to do is we're going to keep our elbows in along the line of our body, okay? This is a really cool move. We're not using the bottom of our body, only the top. So we're using our arms to do the work. So relax. We're going to come back on the exhale, inhale, and then we're going to come forwards. This is a circle, okay? And then back to rest over our wrists, okay? Let's do them together. So inhale, coming down, as close as you can to the floor. Exhale, bringing yourself up, okay? So let's do another one together. Inhale, coming down to the floor. Exhale, doing the circle, and then back over our wrists. So resting, and then you start again. You're doing great. Good work, Sarah. That's it, Marie. Nice work. That's it, Carly. So what you can imagine is, if you have a little marble, just when you get into the floor and you're pushing it along the floor with your nose. So to make it harder, you come closer to the floor. To make it a little bit easier, because they're not easy, just don't go down as far, or don't make your circle as big. Make sure your elbows are going alongside your body, okay? You don't want them flaring out to the side. You want to make sure your spine is staying neutral, and you want to keep your T-zone nice and tight. So slightly tuck in your chin. All right, perfect. Let's go for it. 2 more. That's it, a nice circle. Rest up on the top, on your hands. Perfect. All right, so what we're going to do now, if you want to grab a drink, grab a drink. So we're going to chuck on our shoes. If you want to chuck on your shoes, you don't have to. We're going to do a little bit of body work, lower body work. It's definitely where you want to put some music on if you want some music. All right, and a little sip of water if you want some water. All right, let's get ready. I'll just get our timer out. Okay, so coming on to our feet when everybody is ready. Fix your pants, as I'm always fixing my pants. All right, how's everybody feeling? Everyone feeling good? Everyone's feeling good? All right. So we're going to start with our lower body, or we're just going to work our lower body now, actually. We're going to start with doing just basic moves because a lot of us, like I said, have been neglecting our bodies. So feet are going to be hip distance apart, toes are going to be slightly out, and our knees are going to go in the same direction. You can place your hands wherever you want. We're going to come into some squats, okay? So we're going to come down and then up. You will squeeze your glutes as you come up, straight into it. You want to keep your chest nice and proud. And now we've learned the T-zone. Think about your T-zone. I'm thinking about it every time I come up. I'm tightening it. So we've got 8 seconds. We're going to go into our sumo. We're doing a tricep. 3. So bringing our feet a little bit further away and then straight into it. So our toes are going to go out a little bit further. But we're going to keep our chest up each time. So coming down as low as you can without coming forward. We've got 8 seconds and we're going to come into our narrow squats. That's where our feet are going to be facing forward and our legs are going to be together. Ready? Let's go. So feet together. Perfect. Perfect. Keeping that chest up. This one's a little bit weird. So bring your feet in together. All right. We've got 8 seconds. Good work. And we're going to go back into our other ones. All right, now, let's do it. We're going to do this 3 times. Good work. Squeeze those glutes. Nice work. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. We're going to go into sumos. All right, breathing through it. We're going to breathe out as you're coming up. We're about to do sumos in 1 second. All right, nice and wide. Perfect. Look at us, Carly, we're like in unison. Good work, everyone. You're doing great. Think about the muscles that you're using. Think about that T-zone. Keep that chest up. You're going to breathe out as you're coming up. 5 seconds. We're going to come into narrow. 2. All right, let's bring them back into narrow. We're not going to stop. You want to make sure you're not coming forward on these ones. Just small little moves. Make sure your knees are forward and your toes forward too. We've got 10 seconds. We're going to do one more round. 7. 5 seconds. All right, so back to neutral. Have your hands wherever you want. All right, you're doing great. We've got 10 more seconds, 2 more moves. All right, we're nearly there. 5 seconds. All right, to our sumos. So toes out a little bit further. One more move after this. Then we'll do some squat jumps, so fast cardio squat jumps for 20 seconds. But first, we've got one more move. 10 more seconds of this. Not even actually, 5 seconds. 3, 2, right, into our narrow. All right, perfect. Good work, Marie. That's it, Bianca. Good work, back. Sarah. All right, we're going to do some squat jumps. We're not going to go straight into it. In 3, 2, all right, so straight into it. As soon as you get up, you want to go down. As soon as you get down, you want to get back up again. All right, we're going to go for another 15 seconds. Breathing through them. All right, 5 seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, all right, shake your legs out. We're going to go into lunges. We're going to do one lunge at a time, one leg at a time. We can either go, stay in, or you can come out and go in, either forward or backwards, it's up to you. If you stay in it, you're going to get more out of it. One leg, and then we'll swap. All right, I'm going to stay in. 1. All right, let's go. We've got 20 seconds. Keeping that chest up. That's it. Think about your T-zone. Now remember, you can have your feet hip distance apart, shoulder distance apart. Good work. That's it, Lindley. Nice job. Good work, Carly. 1 second. Let's swap. We're going to swap as quickly as we can, as efficiently as we can. You don't want to waste that time. Try and find that balance. All right, we're going to do 2 more rounds. 5 seconds. All right, 3, 2, and swap legs straight into it as efficiently as you can. So you want to keep those feet at hip distance, making sure you're focusing on your breath, thinking about the muscles that you're using. All right, the strength that you're building. 5 seconds. 3, we're going to think about changing, swapping legs. All right, and we're swapping. Nice work. Now you want to make sure your other knee that's close to the floor is not hitting the floor. All right, we've got 10 seconds. Bring that belly button towards the spine. 5 seconds, we've got one more round. All right, let's swap. Nice. Keep that chest up. One more round. Then we'll do a little bit of plyo lunges, which are jumping lunges. All right, we're nearly there. 5 seconds, we're going to swap. So last leg. Hi, Ella. All right, swapping sides. The last side. You're doing so well. We're nearly there. All right. We've got 5 seconds. Have a think about it. We're going to do jumping lunges. We're only going to do 20 seconds. You can even do long jumps. So straight into it. We're not going to stop. Mine aren't even plyo lunges. It's been too long since I've done them. My body won't do it. But make your jumps long. Bring your feet far apart from each other. Got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Got 20 seconds. We're going to do our side lunges. If you want to grab a really quick drink of water. Carly, your heart rate should be right up there right now. Mine's in the red. Everyone's heart rate. Who's got their monitors on? All right, we're going to go side. I'm going to stick with one side. You can bring your hands to the side if you want. Ready? Let's go. So we're going to stay with one side. Okay, try and keep that neutral spine. Belly button towards your spine. Focusing on your breath. All right. We don't have too much more to do. Keep that toe. One, and swap sides. All right. Straight into it. Think about body placement. Think about those muscles that you're using. Adductors, abductors. 10 seconds, I'm going to swap sides. All right, nice work. All right, let's go back to our first side. All right, what's your music doing? What's it singing to you? Is it motivating you? Oh, look at you three. You're doing it all together. That's so awesome. All right, keep that up. 3 seconds, I'm going to go back to the other side. All right, swap sides. Nice work. All right, we'll do one more on each side. Then we're going to go into some curtsy lunges. All right, I've got 5 seconds, turns into 2 seconds, and we're swapping over, straight into it. Only 20-second rounds, nice and fast. Try not to get you dizzy on. 10 seconds. All right, 7 seconds. All right, keep the shoulder blades back and down. 2, and last side. This is where we say we're lucky we're not octopus. Octopi? How do you say that? All right, keep it up. All right, 2 legs, 2 sides, 10 more seconds. All right, we don't even have a cardio one after this. We're going to do our curtsies. 3, 2, and we'll shake it out. We'll prep for the curtsy. So this is how I prep for the curtsy. I just do that and then I remember, oh, that's right. That's it, perfect, back. She's been practicing that. All right, we've got 5 seconds. We're going to stick to one side and then go to the other side. So pick your side and let's go. You don't have to do that with your hands. Tap out, straight back into it. I do find, that's how I find my balance. Reminds me where my body needs to go. Just tapping to the side, keeping the chest out. That's it, Marie. You can see who the lady of the houses are. It's not me. All right, 3 seconds. And we're going to swap sides. So try not to use your back. You want to use your leg muscles. All right, we're working them all over the place. All right, round 1 done. Good work, Lee. That's it, Sarah. Always a lady. 3 seconds, we're going to swap back. All right, let's swap back to the first side. We're not going to stop. We'll be pros at this in no time. Go around curtsying everyone as we pass them by with our fancy masks on. All right, got 5 more seconds. 1 more round. All right, one of my favorite songs right now. Not that you can hear it, it's so low I can hardly hear it. All right, you're doing great. We're nearly there. I think we're getting a kiss from Beck as well. Mwah! Right back at ya. Mwah! Love it. 5 seconds to go. Tap, tap. 3, 2, and swapping. Last side. Again, thankful we're not octopus. That's it, Bianca. Good work. Go, Carly. Work those legs. 10 more seconds. All right. Ooh. All right. Shake it out. Got 1 more move to do. And then we'll do a little bit of cardio. And then we'll do a stretch. So we're going to do squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Whoops, that was a curtsy. All right, squat. You just want normal lunge, lunge. You've got to find your balance on this one. So you don't need to go fast. You just want to find your balance. The coordination side is great for our brains. All right, it's tricky, so we're training our brains. You know, I loved brain train. We're going to keep going. 2. We've got a love heart now, Beck. Love you. It's good, I like it. I don't know if it is. It looks like it though. All right, got 10 more seconds. I'm going to shake it out. 2, 1. All right, we're going to shake it out. Then we're going to do 20 seconds of squat jumps, 20 seconds of jump lunges, and then we've got 2 stretches, and we're done. All right, for our mindful day, are you okay? It's time to ask people, especially now. Ready? 3. All right, let's go. As soon as you get up, you want to go back down. Remember, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. We are strong. We are worth this. Keep going. Focus on your breath. 10 seconds are down. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going to go into our jumping lunges. 3, 2, 1. Straight into it. No stopping. Let's it as low as you can, or just go long and fast. We've only got 15 seconds. All right. I can feel it in my bum. Gotta work my bum nice. 10 seconds. Nice and long. All the way. Come on. 5 seconds. Faster. Longer. 2, 1. Done. All right. Great work. Grab yourselves a drink. If you want a drink, don't just stop. Don't come just down to the floor. We're going to do a stretch. We're going to bring your heart rate down slowly. You don't want it just to stop. All right. Keep your shoulders back and down. Stop that timer. All right. We can shake it out a little bit. All right. Catching our breath. Having that sip of water. Right. Doing really well. Okay. So we're going to do 2 stretches. Stretching lots of our body. So 2 big bang ones. We're going to start with a roll down stretch. While we're standing, we're going to start there, all right? So what we're going to do is 1 long line between our head, shoulders, bum, and our feet. We're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, starting with our neck, okay? So rolling down, hands in front of our thighs, rolling down, shoulder blades down. It's not a fast stretch, it's not a fast roll. Just imagine 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling down. You can walk your hands down your legs, come down as far as you can. It may not touch the ground, and you may touch the ground, either is fine. You want to stretch through your back, elongate that spine. And what we're going to do is inhale. I'm going to bend 1 knee and straighten the other. Exhale, I'm going to feel it in the back of the straight leg. Now you don't want to lock out your leg, but you do want to straighten it. All right, let's inhale and exhale, pushing into the other knee. Thinking about our day while we're down here. Thinking about our week. Thinking about how lucky we are. Thinking about why you feel lucky. All right, let's inhale. Swap sides. Blow away all the frustration of society at the moment and what's going on in the world. All right, inhale, swap sides. Exhale, pushing it, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg. All right, let's relax both legs. I'm going to come back up nice and slowly so you don't get dizzy, but also to give the back the respect it deserves. We're going to come to the top. We're going to bring our shoulders up, back and down. Roll them down, get rid of that tension. Okay, so our second stretch is called a prayer stretch. We did this before in our push-ups. We're going to come down to the ground. We're going to have our feet, well, you can curl your toes up if you like, or you can have them flat, it's up to you. Our knees are going to be a little bit wider than, or about hip distance. They can be a little bit wider than that if you want. We're going to walk our hands out, and we're going to come down as low as you can. It might not be that low. And then what you want to do, this might seem a little bit weird, but you want to push into your feet, while at the same time kind of pulling yourself away. So your hands are kind of pulling yourself away. You're really stretching through the back, through the thighs, and you just want to hold it. So inhale, exhale, pull those hands further away from your back, but pushing your bum into your feet. All right, keep doing this. Find that sweet spot that feels the best, and just hold it. All right, we're going to come out of that little bit. We're going to bring our left hand by our side, by our left side. We're going to bring our arm over to the left side as well, okay? So you want to feel the stretch on the right side all the way down your body. And just relax your neck, relax your body, just try and stretch through to the side. All right, we're going to come back into the middle. I know that wasn't a long stretch. We're going to bring our right arm by our right side, and we're going to walk our hand, our left hand, towards our right side as well. So you want to feel the stretch on the left side of your body. Just hold it there. Be mindful of your day. Think about who you're going to reach out to today. Who are you going to see if they're okay? All right, back into the middle. And bring yourself out of that. Great job, everyone. You were awesome. That was great. It's really good to see you again. I hope you're okay. Make sure you reach out to people, and hopefully we'll see you very soon. Thanks for those who don't usually join us, who were able to join us today as well. Thank you so much for joining.